Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords. A few more like this, and I can buy a new sword.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine foresight?
Seriously? Thanking us like that and then immediately sending us on another mission?
It's not a mission. The Stellaron Crisis, the Disciples of Sanctus Medicus Rebellion, the Arbor's resurrection. Not to mention the Antimatter Legion infiltrating the Luofu. It's just that so...
I was about...
Before... Oh. I'm already prepared. As for how matter...
I understand.
Thank you, Mr. Y. It's getting late.
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
I see. Please extend my regards to the 10 Lords.
I will. Our condolences, Hellmaster. You have guests. I shall take my leave.
On behalf of the...
Madame Yukong must have heard about Miss...
Yes, I have heard. Seeing 4 leave, yet only 3 return, was enough for me to know that Fu Xuan's report was indeed correct. Ting Yun. I still can't believe it. The whole report reads like a bad joke. It's simply... the Antimatter Legion on the xianzhou, and Ting Yun, a Lord Ravager? How could someone who spent over 30 years working alongside me at the Skyfaring Commission turned out to be nothing more than a monster in disguise. What happened to the real Ting Yun?
Madam Yukong.
I'm sorry. I understand. It's just hard for me to accept. Thank you for bringing Ting Yun's belongings back to the Palace of Astrum. The Stellaron crisis has cost us too many comrades. Brothers, sisters, children. I'd like to invite all of you, as witnesses to this war, to a soul-soothing ceremony hosted by the Skyfaring Commission. Will you consider?
A soul-soothing
To put it into short line, ordinarily the tech given our limited life, countless cloud nine, all of these sudden death by combining sky, it's not just, it's also, I'd like to ask you. I've instructed Yen Ming to sort through Ting Yun's belongings. I hope you can pick some out to place around the star skiff.
Leave this to us. We'll take care of it as per your wishes, Madam Yukong.
Once again, my thanks to all of you. I've asked the judges of the Ten Lords Commission to ratify this soul-soothing ceremony, and have commissioned a special skiff at Stargazer Navalia for the ceremony. If you need anything, that's where I'll be.
You always did say that I like to gossip, and here I am rambling on, proving you right again. If only you were here to cut me off. Oh, it's you.
We're here to help sort out Miss Ting Yun's things. Madam Yukong?
Well, I've managed to get through pretty much everything. It's all in this box. Please, take your time.
Okay, let's see what there is. An Ami Cassider's seal, a small box. Looks like some kind of antique? But who'd want to hold on to something like...
Oh, Ting Yun.
There's also a note in the package. This is for you, Mr. Yen Ming. Wishing you fortune and success in every endeavor. Yen Ming, it seems like this is a gift for you from Miss Ting...
Ting Yun and I were from different guilds. We were competitors. But also, when we used to trade, the rivalry between us and... Oh, I was completely unprepared for this. I never thought Ting Yun would leave something behind. If I don't return a gift, I'll lose our little duel.
Huh. Besides the seal, the knife, and the bow, none of this seems like... Could there be other things similar to what... Do you know where we're...
I've never attended a memorial.
Quality, good price, hassle-free chartering, high-end barge. The best choice for collectors.
The Sleepless Earl. Was that the name of that tea house at the port?
Welcome to the Sleepless Earl. Oh, this is the tea, Miss. When I took famous brews like Miss Ting Yun King, I just thought she was...
Yes. Now that the crisis has been averted and the port...
Oh, really? Based on her suggestion, I am seeing as she can enjoy.
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering.
The Lafu is famous.
Oh, how's it going?
Did you take some?
Isn't that the place? It's the main tourist whenever I'm tired of. Spice is supreme.
Honored guests, welcome to our humble eatery. What can we get for you today? Something from Miss Tingyun for me? Oh, when she first ate here, I told she was captivated. She probably came across some rare mineral. Miss Tingyun is too kind. Oh, I heard the trade.
Miss Ting.
Oh, really? Oh, speaking of which...
About that bow, I think I know who Miss Tingyun intended to gift it to.
What brings you here? This bow. Did Tingyun pick it out for me? She understood my pain. 30 years ago, I fought in a terrible war. My comrade and I set sail together, but only I returned. The scars of that war never truly healed. Still, the law food, I felt tired of voyaging. Like I'd lost the courage to pull on a bowstring ever again. Despite rising to Helm Master, my military career hadn't prepared me for the type of meticulous planning work now confronting me. Tingyun, on the other hand, was a born merchant, always discussing business matters with me and offering that she never fought alongside me on the battlefield. But in her own way, she became a comrade in arms. I used to think that the xianzhou had changed. I was wrong. The star skiff is ready for the ceremony now. Everyone.
Wait! Wait for me! Miss Tingyun prepared a gift for me. As a fellow ambassador, I cannot fail to honor our custom.
Yanming, what is it that you've prepared?
I've brought a paper kite. I know it may seem simple compared to the precious items that Tingyun gifted others in the past, but I heard that Foxians have a tradition where paper kites are used to comfort the souls of pilots who can no longer take to the skies. Tingyun and I were never pilots in the strictest sense of the word, but we spent But for her to be able to take wing once again would make her very happy.
This can go towards my allowance.
Out of all this stuff we've got, this is a gift from Miss Yensui on behalf. This is the tea that Meng Ming has made, especially.
Thank you for everything you've done for the Skyfaring Commission.
This time, we needn't compete. Go.
The Skyfaring Commission shall never forget you, Ting Yun. I will seek out the truth. And if it is it is time for the soul-soothing ceremony. Please make...
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
General, the ceremony is finished. You should take a rest.
Not yet. My apologies. Before you leave the Luofu,
Two gifts? Has his conscience finally gotten the better of him? Is he...
please, let us...
Wonder if I'll discover any rare swords.
There's something I need to tell you.
Good quality, good price. Hassle-free chartering. High-end barge. The best choice for galactic.
What is your purpose for entering the seat of divine?
Present company is gathered to reiterate the xianzhou Luofu's esteemed gratitude for the magnanimous actions of the Nameless. I am sure Lady Fu has given voice to this already, but the Luofu is greatly indebted to you. Therefore, on behalf of the Luofu Cloud Knights, I hereby present you with a jade abacus, a symbol of our allied friendship. It could indeed be considered a souvenir of a certain variety, but not one you could find in a gift store. Back when the Alliance was first established, all those thousands of years ago, the xianzhou ships swore an oath, etching the record into a jade abacus. The world may crumble, and the heavens may fall, but this oath shall never be broken. The same is true of this Jade Abacus. It is a record of the Lawfu Cloud Knight's promise to the crew of the Astral Express. It is also a beacon. Grip it tightly, and it will send a message to the Jade Abacus here, in my hand. No matter how astronomically distant you are, the Lawfu Cloud Knights will always come to the aid of the crew, whatever your need may be.
Wow, now that's what I call a
Of course, I trust that such an important article will not be used for trivial or inappropriate circumstances.
Yep, got it. Say no more. Sure thing.
Thank you for your generosity, General.
Dan Heng.
General.
In accordance with the Edict of the Ten Lords Commission, I am hereby authorized to relieve your banishment decree. From this day henceforth, you may come and go freely on the Lawfu.
Nice!
But I must remind you that the crimes of Don Feng have had far-reaching implications. And some people, such as those in Scale Gorge Waterscape, will not be much moved by the issuance of a paper edict. While I can guarantee your freedom to come and go as you please, I cannot guarantee your safety. Again, I hope you can understand.
I understand.
This issuing of gifts brings with it a sense of relief. Even my wound is feeling much improved. The occasion calls for a line or two of poetry. Though I feel my efforts would be overshadowed by the erudition of Lady Fu. Another time, perhaps. The Express and its passengers have a long voyage ahead of them. May that voyage be smooth and untrammeled. I bid you farewell.
Himiko messaged me. The Express detected the Jade Gates reopening. She asked whether we'd be heading back anytime soon. She was also asking after you, Dan Heng. I think it'd be best if you update her in person, don't you think?
She must have been worried. I'll return to the train and put her mind at rest.
Himeko must be eager to hear about what we've been up to on this mission too, right? Hang on. Oh, how could I forget? We should bring something back for... I've got goldfish memory.
Fine.
Don't worry, Miss...
There's a dreamlike quality to watching these star skiffs depart through the Jade Gate. How long will these ships sail? And which...
From a universal perspective, there is little difference between the lives of long and short-lived species. The transcendence that the sea...
You're back! Welt was telling me about your experiences. I'm more than a little envious. The Ambrosial Arbor, the Ebon Deer, the Divination Commission Matrix, Scale Gorge Waterscape. I pestered Dan Heng to tell me about his experiences, but alas, what could have been a magnificent saga was reduced to a few words and a grunt. Next time, I think I should be the one trailblazing with you guys. Welt can stay on the Express.
Since when did the work roster just change like that?
penacony. Do you remember? Before Kafka's proposal, that was our original destination. The family is throwing a banquet there, and they sent invitations out to the Express. I was curious about the state of the planet, so I accepted. When the conductor is ready, we can set off for the next stop.
All who enter here are either jailers or prisoners. Which are you?
Neither. I'm merely a lost traveler.
What a spectacle. The Stellaron, the Ambrosial Arbor, the disciples of Sanctus Medicus, the Lord Ravager. A series of threats that almost succeeded in diverting attention away from the crucial question. They who brought the Stellaron onto the xianzhou, what was their motive? Will you surrender, or do you require encouragement? Abomination of Yaoshi.
General, my power does indeed stem from the abundance. But I'm the same as you. We are both enemies of Yaoshi.
That's right, Jingyuan. Stay out of our way. The revival of the Arbor is an omen. It's time for the xianzhou to choose its next path. The Rainbow Arbiter, the Plague's author, the Ruin author. This is a chess game between eons. If you don't stand with the winners, you stand to lose. And this time, we will put the abundance in their grave.